Hey everybody, today I'm just going to talk a little bit about push-pull legs and what I think about it. So I am just in this little recording room right now, nothing special, but so I've done push-pull legs for a while now. I've done it for, I want to say about 2 years, and the biggest take and the biggest mistake that I see other people doing is just doing way too much volume. I think that a lot of people do 4 working sets on everything, and for example, if it's push day, they'll do 4 working sets on flat barbell, 4 working sets on incline barbell, and 4 working sets on pec deck. And you go to triceps, you do four working sets on push down and extension. So I think the real key that we need to take away here is that you need to do less volume. As much as you might not like that, it is what it is. Your body's not going to be able to recover naturally from a ton of volume. 8 sets per day on almost every muscle group. You're going to need 8 sets total per week on every muscle group, and maybe even a little bit less depending on your body, or maybe a little bit more depending on your body. Again, this video isn't for people that have found success on a push-pull leg split or any sort of other split. This is just like, if you're struggling on push-pull legs or any split, I recommend doing this one, and you will definitely see results within a couple weeks, month. At least I did when I started doing this. So you want to combine intensity with some of the science-based stuff. As lame as it sounds to say science-based things, you really want to do 2 working sets per muscle group on just about everything. 2 working sets and 5 to 8 reps. Focusing on heavy weight and the stretch, the contraction, which you already should be focusing on, and longer rest periods in between sets. You want to spend at least 3 minutes in between working sets. And while that sounds like very boring and dry and whatever, you're going to need those 3 minutes in between sets because you're pushing so much weight. And about the split, you want to do push-pull legs rest instead of just straight pull legs rest. I feel like that's not enough time for your body to recover, and it's just more manageable. At least it was for me, just focusing on having a 4-day split, so I can only have to look ahead 4 days instead of the next 7. If I was working and I was doing another split, I would have to be like, what's that day gonna be? What time do I have to go on? This is just, you still have to do that, but it's way more plannable, if that's even a word, and just overall more manageable. So just some key points from this video: lower volume, longer rest times in between sets, and more rest days during the week.